in this video, I'm sharing with you the single best alternative for smoking weed. And for you to understand this, I will give you a little backstory, because I used to smoke weed a lot myself. I've been smoking weed every single day for close to 10 years, being a little less junky, sitting on the couch, my ass down, smoking weed, putting bullshit, bad food in my mouth, consuming bad content, bad entertainment, watching movies all day, watching stupid videos on YouTube, listening the same fucking song every single day, and I was just wasting my life, man. There's been, I would say, a period of 3 to 5 years that literally nothing changed in my life, and I was just smoking weed every day, hanging out with people who were doing the same thing, and therefore not improving any single thing in my life, and just literally wasting my time, and some valuable time as well, like from 17 until 22. It could be like the prime of your life, right? Well, at least that's what people with boring lives would say. Obviously the best is yet to come, and that's very important for you to believe as well. If you've been fucking up some time by smoking weed and only now came to the conclusion that you need to change this around to actually make something of your life, trust me, you have time. The best time is yet to come. If you make the next years the best years, nothing's lost. At least I have no regrets. I know where I want to go now. I know how I'm going to get to the point where I want to go. So now I just trust the process and I will be all right. The same thing I want for you. And by the concept I'm about to explain to you, you will be able to do so actually. But first I gotta tell you how to treat this alternative, because what you gotta do is the alternative I'm about to give you, you gotta treat this the same you're treating your weed addiction right now. Or maybe you would say you're not addicted, but you're just a casual smoker. Well, you gotta treat it the same way. What I used to do back in the days, I would plan my whole life around smoking weed. So what I would used to do, I would wake up in the morning, and literally before getting out of bed, I would pick up my tray, the little tray from McDonald's. When you order food at McDonald's, you pick up your food, you get this black tray. I had this one in my house, and I would put it by the side of my bed, so that once I woke up, I only got like this, seated in my bed, took the tray and rolled my first joint. So therefore I had to make sure the night before that cigarettes, weed, rolling papers were in my house. Also tea, I would like to, at the time I liked to smoke my first joint with a cup of tea. So I had to make sure that all this was in place so that I could actually do this in the morning. And then I would go to work, but at the time, well, at least a certain time, I was going to work by train for I think a year. I used to work in another city, so I went there by train. And I was planning in my head, okay, I gotta make sure that I get to the train station 20 minutes early, because I'm gonna roll myself another joint and smoke it on the train station before the train comes. And then I had this deal with my colleague, with my mates, that we would both show up at work early so we could smoke another one together before actually getting to work. So I was planning my whole life around this behavior of me, because I always needed to make sure that I actually had the weed in my pocket, that I had the cigarettes, the rolling papers, the lighter. I always wanted a little drink with my joint. So I was constantly thinking about, okay, how am I going to roll my next joint? Oh, okay, I need to go home, and then I'm gonna pick out a movie or some video to watch and to smoke my joint. And that will probably burn my last, so then I have to go to the coffee shop to get some more. And this was literally how I was living my life. And the alternative, which right now I treat like an addiction as well. I was a little junkie. I was able to turn my life around to now be an athlete, working out every single day, being able to run my first marathon recently, got myself into combat sports, kickboxing, and in the gym to work on my physique and my strength. And this is actually the alternative I would highly recommend you to put in place instead of the weed smoking. And that's to work out. And whether you choose to get into fitness, combat sports, running, or all of them, which I would also highly recommend, is gonna help you to let go of the weed smoking. Because, well, right now it might probably not look like fun to you, right? You enjoy sitting on the couch, watching movies and listening to music, and you think, fuck, I'm gonna have to run and work out and sweat. Bro, this is so much better. You will get so much more fulfillment from actually working out. The moment you see progress, whether it is with the run, your pace, or whether it is in the gym, you getting bigger or lifting heavier weights, or whether it is with kickboxing, you being able to hit that one guy, finally hit him in the face. Well, this is way better feeling than just listening to the same fucking song, smoking the same fucking weed every day. And you want to treat this new behavior, so the working out, will be coming back to you with another video on how to actually change this mindset, because if you're a junkie right now, I can understand it's very hard to immediately change this mindset to become an athlete, which I was able to do, but that's for another video. I will come back to this. For now, it's important to understand how to treat this, because if you are working out, you also need to sleep well, you also need to eat well. You cannot smoke anymore, you cannot smoke weed, but you also shouldn't smoke any cigarettes. I would highly recommend you to let go of alcohol as well, since this is intoxicating your brain and making you feel sick the day after and not able to work out as hard as you should. So what you want to do is to make sure that you get your diet in place, you get your sleeping schedule in place, and you make sure you work out every single day. Whether you're skinny, whether you're fat, it doesn't matter. You got to get yourself working out, because there is so much benefits to it. First of all, you will feel better. You feel energized and healthy and fit. I would highly recommend you to go work out in the morning, because you think, I'm gonna spend energy in the morning, so the rest of the day I will be tired. It's exactly the other way around. Spending energy in the morning, working out hard, actually gives you more energy for the rest of the day, at least if you sleep well and you eat well. Like I said, these two are very important as well. But if you just work out every single day, you're gonna feel better. You will eventually gonna look better, right? Literally your physique is just gonna look better. Man, to be honest, obviously I'm a gringo in Colombia, but back in Netherlands, never, well, that's also maybe not true, but girls wouldn't usually say, oh Sam, you're so handsome. Here in Colombia, I meet girls and they say, wow Sam, you're fucking handsome. And obviously I'm a gringo and they're Latinas, so it's like I'm an exotic snack. I understand that, but also I got myself in shape. I know that I look better right now than I did at the time. That's a fact. And wow, this is just crazy. It's so good to actually get to taste the fruits from your labor, right? So you're gonna feel better, you're gonna look better, and you're also going to gain more confidence by looking better, by feeling better, but also by being able to actually fight, by the ability to hit another person in the face. You will be more comfortable. If you just get yourself in the kickboxing gym and make sure you have some fighting skills, you understand the game a bit, you'll be actually in the, top 1% of people. If you're ever gonna have a fight in the street, I don't say that you gotta fight, but you never know what happens. Someone can come at you, can come and threat you or your family or your loved ones. 99% chance that you will beat this guy up in hand-to-hand, bare knuckle combat. You will beat this guy up 99% of the times. And this is gonna get you a lot of confidence, of course. And the way you are going to treat this new behavior of working out like a real addiction is by staying addicted to the results. Working out in the gym, you want to make sure you lift more every single day you work out. You want to lift heavier weights, you want to do more repetitions. And I can tell you right now, it's not gonna, won't be able to do it every single day that you work out to lift heavier and heavier. Some days it won't. But this keeps you motivated. Okay, fuck, next time I gotta do it. And well, for example, I've been training legs 3 times the last 2, like I think it's been 8-9 days. And my last workout, I couldn't lift more than the workout before. So today was a big one. Today I said I have to get 6 reps instead of 5 on this certain exercise with a certain weight, and I did actually today, and that's fucking good. And now I know that next week when it's leg day, I will do 7 reps with this exercise and this weight, and that's very important to make sure that you keep note of your results, whether it's running, whether it's working out, whether it's the amount of repetitions you were able to do in anything. Make sure you register every single result and you treat it like an addiction to improve these results. And once you do so, the feeling is gonna be so much better than any drug you can do. I've been thinking about running my first marathon for almost 2 years. I recently did it. Wow, man, the moment that you finally finish this goal, you finally run the first marathon, no drug can beat this, man. So I hope you get the takeaway from this video is to just get working out, get your lazy ass off the couch, start working on yourself, start looking better, start becoming stronger, start feeling better, start to experience that actually other people are gonna perceive. Other people are gonna treat you better. Literally, once you look better, once you're more confident yourself, you will be perceived better by other people. So make sure you do so. Also make sure you get yourself a subscription on the channel, and then I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. Cheers.